Phones turn to useless bricks. Televisions lose their picture. Stock markets freeze. Factories grind to a halt. Planes drop from the sky, plunging the world into darkness. The end of the internet. We take it for granted every day. But what if this network that connects us all just vanished? In the blink of an eye, everyone is thrust into the biggest experiment in human history. No more Google, no more Facebook, no more Wikipedia. With each passing hour, chaos descends on an interconnected world. Can society survive without the internet? The world is about to find out. It's one of our internet-free world. Social media sites go down. Friends and family are cut off from one another. No text messages, no emails, no phone calls. In mere moments, people around the world realize the true gravity of what's happening. The internet, one of humanity's greatest inventions, is gone, but some problems won't be solved so quickly. The effects are now being felt across the globe. Large companies begin to panic. Without the internet, their computer servers will soon be rendered useless. Their websites go offline. Their investors and customers are left in the dark. R12. The global economy grinds to a halt. Trading halts. Flights are canceled. Ports refuse new shipments. The global supply chain, which relies heavily on the internet and satellites, is now completely paralyzed. By the end of the day, billions of people around the world have no idea what's happened. Entire cities plunged into darkness. Communication networks are jammed, with no way to inform the public. Rumors spread like wildfire. People take to the streets en masse. There's total gridlock. Highways are abandoned. Major banks close their doors. ATMs run out of cash. Grocery stores are unable to restock their shelves. Gas stations stop working. Within the space of just 24 hours, the entire world has changed. People struggle to come to terms with their new reality. Our story continues with our 48. Within 2 days, most major websites are down. Nearly 2 billion people worldwide are out of work. No longer able to connect with their colleagues via email or video chat. Even basic tasks like scheduling meetings or sharing files become insurmountable challenges. At this point, the true scale of the internet blackout becomes clear. Schools are unable to function. Students are sent home after only a few minutes of class. Without electricity, there's no way to properly heat or cool buildings. Public transportation shuts down. All across the country, parents struggle to get their children home from school. They have no way to contact their neighbors or coordinate carpools. Many families are torn apart. Parents who rely on the internet to communicate with their children are desperate. Text messages and emails fail to go through. Video chat platforms are inaccessible. Many students can't even contact their schools to find out if classes are still on. But not everyone is suffering. After years of hard work, a team of engineers has finally developed a revolutionary new technology. A wireless internet alternative that could connect the entire planet. It transmits data through invisible beams of light. Best of all, it doesn't rely on any electrical grids or telephone lines. But they need one thing to make it work: a powerful laser. With the global economy on the brink of collapse, the race is on to complete their invention before time runs out. But the world is changing in ways nobody could have predicted. By our 72, a global crisis of epic proportions is unfolding. Governments have collapsed. Food shortages and riots are widespread. People struggle to carry on as normal. The loss of the internet has thrown the world into chaos. But the most important question is, what happens next? With no functioning electrical grid, people are forced to abandon their high-rise apartments and head back to the countryside. They rebuild their lives and start over. Eventually, order is restored, but the old world is gone forever. Humanity picks itself up and starts again, building new systems that don't rely on technology. It's a hopeful future, but it comes at a cost. As the world rebuilds itself from scratch, people are reminded of the fragility of modern society, but they're also more connected than ever before. Communities have been torn apart by social media. Now they're rebuilding those connections by getting to know their neighbors. The local butcher, baker, and candlestick maker are back in business, and as the community grows stronger, so does its spirit. With the lessons of the past in mind, the world moves forward together, determined to never forget the importance of human connection. After losing the internet, humanity regressed for a while, but eventually rebuilt society from scratch. We may never know what happened to the web, but we do know that we can build a better future if we learn to balance our love of technology with the important things in life. Maybe we can all live happier, more balanced lives. The loss of the internet was a traumatic experience for all of humanity, but ultimately it brought us closer together.